we're not in our other van.
Not in the big van, in the minivan.
There's a reason why. Luckily, we still have the minivan. And the reason why we aren't driving the van, I wanted to, but where we're going is a downtown hotel and the parking is not available.
Yeah, so we don't have oversized parking. We asked about it and there isn't any place that parks, the van will park in well. There's street parking, maybe we could find one, maybe we couldn't. Sounds like there's a lot of break-ins in the area, so we just decided, you know what, we'll take the van.
We didn't want to put the big van in jeopardy.
Yes.
So this was a last-minute decision. So we're taking the minivan, though there's nothing in the back really, except for the sink. The bed's already out, the 2 back chairs are in, but we're in the minivan and it works. This has been my daily driver. And yeah, so we're on our way to the MER-MAGIC-CON in Silver Springs, Maryland, near Washington, D.C. And yeah, so we have a 7-hour drive still left. I don't film at night, it's just bad lighting. So we arrived in Ohio last night, late last night, and we kind of got some sleep in. And then we're off
on our way
to the Mer-Magic-Con. Great little place.
Oh yeah, nice little lunch. It was good. Good stop.
That's why we like going by van. Or traveling on the road
like
trips.
this.
Yeah, because you wouldn't find these on an airplane. So that was really good. So we're in Pennsylvania now. Matt, we needed to stop and eat lunch. And
time for lunch.
Yeah, so that's one of the things why we road trip. No matter if it's a minivan or the bigger van or just car, is we actually get to find these really really good places to eat.
Well, we would have, and again, we're never going to pick a time where we say, hey, let's take a trip to middle of Pennsylvania, you know, off season where I guess there's some ski resorts around here, which again, this isn't where we would travel to just to go skiing. So we'd never come here. If we flew to where we were going, we would have flown over. We would have never been able to see something like this. And it was good food. It was unique. It had a nice view of the, hills here and stuff. So it was very nice.
Yeah, and this is called Out of the Fire Cafe.
I'm sure there's some sort of story behind that. It's but
they have hot sauces and stuff that you can take to go. But it's really quaint, comfortable, easy.
Yeah. So we get to see the country. We get to experience, talk with people that were in there. You get to meet people. It's interesting to see the U.S. There's so much to see here that you'll never see it all just flying over top of it.
Yeah.
And also when we drive, we end up then reconnecting a little bit because you're stuck in the car for...
We have really interesting conversations.
Yeah, you're stuck in the car for 8 hours. You sit and have to talk about things. So things that we don't necessarily talk about, we'll listen to podcasts that Christine's listening to, which makes us talk about them. And it's stuff that I wouldn't necessarily sit and listen just because we're... you're busy at home, so you're working or you have things to do around the house. So this forces you to sit together and hang out. That's the beauty of a road trip.
It is. It's very nice. So yeah, we have fun and we're almost there. We're about 3 hours away and my turn to drive. So hopefully finish the rest of the way. So I'm going to jump right back into this. This is the Mer-Magic-Con 2024. This was held in Silver Springs, Maryland. The host hotel is the Courtyard Marriott, which is a very beautiful hotel and only 1.5 miles from the recreational center. Now, this is more nestled in the downtown area, nestled in with tall buildings, residential, and it's literally the parking. If you noticed in the beginning of this video, we decided not to take our big van, our Ford Transit, because we would have to park it outdoors and we didn't want to do that. So we took our smaller van, and parking is available there. Just to give you a heads up, parking is on the 5th floor for the hotel. Highly suggest. Morgana has group rates when you do sign up for this convention. First day is the mixer. I highly suggest go to the mixer, get the vibe, meet people, see people. You'll see some of your favorites from like the Netflix show Mer-People, and Mermaid Andy's there, Sparkles, and so many more that you may recognize over on, you know, social media. But it's a good way just to break the ice and get you into the mood of just having fun. Things start at 9. The vendors and the classes are on the 2nd level of this facility. It is a beautiful facility. Please give Morgana some love. I know there's probably varying opinions, but it is a very beautiful facility. This place opened 6 days prior to this event, so we were the first big event that they've ever held. So give them some kudos, send them some good positive reviews. It is a beautiful, clean pool. Yeah, I've never seen like this arrangement before, and I've been to a lot of pools in my time. Classes can start at 8 or 9 o'clock. I think most of them start at 9. I personally did not take any classes because I was actually part of giving one from the Mermaid Swim Club here in the Midwest. Kylie and Brendan, and then I came into the second part of the class because I was having a photo shoot. We held the mermaid safety class, which, you know, no dead mermaids, quote unquote. Morgana, safety is huge in mermaiding, and you never want to swim alone. So the classes start around 9, and how she arranged it, most of the classes were in the morning because there was still public swimming going on till about 11:30. And then we went downstairs to the pool for the group photo, which was a lot of fun. And it did fit us 400 mermaids, and it was cool because you see, it was neat. We're all moving our tails, and then she gave us the go-ahead to jump on in.
3, 2, 1, go!
And what made this great, the difference, is the area of the part that all of us got in was much bigger than the one in the previous facility. A lot more room to move around. There's a bigger, deeper end. It was from like 6 feet to, I believe, 18 or 20. I don't quote me on that. But the shallower end was 6 feet, and then the deep end was close to 18, 20 because the photographers had plenty of room for their backdrops and everything. And the photo shoots were a lot of fun. I signed up for photo shoot with Brett Stanley, and then we did a group photo. Kylie and Brendan and we did a group photo with Submerge, and they're wonderful to work with. So I highly suggest signing up for a photo shoot. If you can withstand an hour, great. I only did a half an hour because I knew, I was like, man, I'm gonna be tired by the end, and yes, we were. That was a lot of fun. In another video, I will show you some of the edits that we chose for our finished product. Highly suggest, man, it's a lot of fun. That's where I like to focus on, is more of the underwater modeling. I just love the challenge of it. With the classes, there were a number of classes. I don't remember all of them. Of course, there was the silicone class, and there was the modeling class with Brett Stanley, and there was just so much more. Oh, also Mermaid Andy held one about creating content and stuff like that. And then over where the vendors were, they have certain areas where they can talk, but there is the new app, MER-Map, And that's for other mermaids to find mermaids and where you are at, and hopefully have meet and greets. And it's new and they've been trying to develop it. Mermaid Andy is a big component of it, and it just helps mermaids connect, and it's all in one place. The conversations happen over on Discord. If we help it grow, maybe they can help build the app even further more. So hop on to MER-MAP, and that will be a lot of fun. The gala night is at the facility, so you can, there is a bus that can take you to and from the hotel if you choose to do that. The gala night was at the recreational center. There's a big room. It turned out perfect. Make sure you have your ID with you and that you get stamped before you leave, so you can always go back in. Lots of fun. This time she had desserts and appetizers, which were really well. But after a full day of shooting, we were so tired that I was so hungry. I did eat prior to the gala, and then there's, you know, lots of bite-sized food, so you can also do that as well. Good music, great DJ, gotta love it. It's amazing. And then, of course, Mermaid Andy is always making content, which is pretty cool to watch him in action. A lot of fun. I highly suggest just to go to everything, because, you know, when do you have a chance to hang out and party with other mermaids and mermen? And then towards the end of the day, we did leave early because I was pretty much done. And they still have vendors going on and some classes, so go check it out. I highly suggest going to the Mer-Magic-Con at least once. I hope you got a lot of insight from this. Oh, another question here is parking. Parking is about a block away. You can get dropped off, or there's also a bus transit as well from the hotel to the facility. Give Morgana and the facility some good positive vibes. It was just a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. The pool was actually beautiful. Oh, also, there is a big kid area that the kids were able to swim with the mermaids over there if you do so wanted to attend, and had lots of fun with that too. I hope you enjoyed that. Hope to see you next year. Later. A bathroom that gets taken over with all your mermaid stuff after it's washed and dry.